everyone, I am back for my second YouTube tutorial. This is actually not the look I'm going to be showing you today because I had a mistake in recording again. So I'm just going to have pictures of the look after the intro. This is kind of based on a Chinese dragon, so it's really pretty gold and red kind of a look. So if you want to learn how to do that look, just look at the pictures if you want to, find out what it looks like first, and then just continue watching. Bye! The first product I'm going to be using is Essence of Beauty Primer, and I'm just going to work that into my skin. The second product here is a Tinted Moisturizer by Physicians Formula. The brand is Healthy Wear. It's about a shade darker than my normal skin tone. And I'm just going to apply it with my fingers first and then blend all the harsh edges with the sponge. You want to look just a bit tanner for this look because it is an Asian dragon look. Here I'm taking a Physicians Formula stick concealer in a very light color, and I'm just concealing any redness that I have. And then I'm blending with my finger because it helps warm up the product a little bit better and it blends better into the foundation. I'm taking here a Covergirl concealer. This is a pretty light color as well, and a yellow concealer by Physicians Formula, and I mix those two together on the back of my hand with just a concealer brush and apply it to my under eye circles because this is what I found that covers my under eye circles the best. I'm going to blend it here with my fingers just to kind of get the product exactly where I want it. Your fingers are a pretty good tool. And then I also apply a little bit to the bridge of my nose because I do have a bluish blemish on the bridge of my nose. And this is Physicians Formula Bamboo Wear in the lightest color they have, and just a kabuki brush, and I'm just using this over top of the foundation to set the makeup. This also mattifies the skin. For a little bit of extra coverage, I'm going to apply with my ring finger the same foundation, same powder foundation, just to my under eye area where I need just a bit more coverage. The primer that I'm using right now is for Tarte. It's called Lifted. It's just a natural color eye primer. You can use whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to take a very shimmery gold eyeshadow on a flat brush and apply it to my all over my eyelid area. And I pat it on first to kind of get a very even, thick coverage, and then I brush it on over top to make it look a little bit smoother. This shadow does have a tendency to look almost chunky on the eyelid, but if you do run over with it, the flat brush, it does smooth it out a bit. Here I'm using a fluffy brush and just a lighter, very shimmery gold color into my brow bone. And that is the red color I'm going to be using in the outer V of my eye. And I'm just going to make a V shape and extend it out past the corner of my eye. And here I'm just going to repeat it here on the other eye. If you go all the way into the crease in this, the red and the gold mix together and the color gets a bit muddy. So you don't want to go fully into the crease, and you also don't want to blend too much. I'm using a black liquid liner to create an exaggerated wing. To exaggerate my wing, I'm going to actually do 2 wings on the top. And this does take a long time to get perfect, and if you're not comfortable with liquid liner, you can use a pencil liner or gel liner, whatever you're comfortable with. And if you make mistakes, you can easily clean it up with a Q-tip. I'm just going to repeat the same process here on the other eye. I'm trying to figure out a good angle where my arm is not in your way and I can apply my makeup successfully. I was having some trouble with it. And here I'm going to do the second wing on the other side. It did take me quite a long time to get these wings right. There's a close-up of me doing the second wing. And in the end, they weren't even perfect. I did erase them quite a few times just to try to get them the way I wanted them to, but just be patient. It does take a lot of trial and error and a lot of practice. I'm just taking that red color in the outer corner again and just filling in any gaps that I made by erasing all of the liquid liner. I'm going to curl my eyelashes here, and I'm going to be applying a lengthening mascara. You can use whatever mascara you're most comfortable working with, and if you'd like to apply false eyelashes at this point, you can as well. Just doing some touch-ups here. If you're going to use false eyelashes, you should use some that are longer on the outside edge. Just some demi lashes would do. Nothing too thick, or as it would overpower the look. I'm taking a kohl pencil here and I'm just lining my waterline. I'm also going to tightline in the upper inner corner of both eyes and extend the corner down further than out and down further than I normally would, and just make it pointier than I normally would. This will help accentuate the eyes and make them look a bit longer and a bit more exotic. I'm taking a liquid gold eyeliner here and applying it under my eye and following the wing on the outside corner. If you don't have a gold eyeliner, you can use just your gold eyeshadow with a wet liner brush, and it'll have the same effect. I just happen to have a gold liner that I got for Christmas one year, and it's just more convenient for me. I'm taking here Maui Wowie, which is a very, very sparkly gold, and applying it over the center of the eyeshadow. And there's a close-up of my contour brush, and this is a light brown contour that has a lot of sparkle in it. The sparkles don't show up very well on the film, but there's a lot of sparkle, and I'm just going to apply it under my cheekbones and under my jawline. And then I'll take the kabuki brush, which does have a little leftover powder on it, and kind of blend out the contour under my cheekbone to make it a little bit softer. And this is just a gold shimmery shimmer powder that I put on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, and chin. And there I'm going to do two lip looks. This first one, you just take a very glittery copper colored lip and apply a nude gloss over it. And this is the second look here. I'm just applying black eyeliner all around my lips as lip liner. And on the inner corner, I'm going to darken it a little bit. This will create a very 3D looking lip, and it'll add a lot of depth. I'm just going to take my finger here and blend it out just a little bit to soften it up. And here we get to see the lovely fly that flew into my makeup tutorial and decided he wanted to be a YouTube star.